Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. I'm going to do a reading for Taurus. With a different deck. Hold on. Taurus, what's happening? Hope you're doing beautifully well and keeping your flame and all that good gravy. Let's see what the universe wants you to know in terms of frequency, energy, vibration, truth, highest good of all. What does Taurus need to know today? And these readings are probably going to be like every 4 days or so. I'm trying to do all the element signs in one day. So I'll do water one day, earth the next, air, fire. So sun, moon, rising, Venus, and house stellium. Okay, so somebody is coming in here with some black magic, like they're trying to force their will upon you, and it's not working. Okay, Eight of Pentacles in reverse is not working. This toxic feminine figure. It could be male or female, but they have more feminine energies. What else for Taurus? What's happening for Taurus? What's happening with Taurus? A couple more. Okay. All right. Okay. So you're putting up boundaries for this person. Okay. You're building fences. You're saying no no's and whatever else. And that's really upsetting a hierarchy of people. Now, this could be anything. It doesn't have to be religious necessarily. This could be a family system, a business, a corporation, a judicial system, anything. This could be anything. Just for you setting up boundaries. But you're handling it like a freaking champ. You got the Queen of Cups here. You're looking out over the situation, going, yeah, I'm gonna drink my nice hot beverage and watch this shit play out. Which is really, really good, Taurus, because right now we have the Mars is in retrograde in Gemini. We're about to have a full moon in Gemini. So that hot Mars war god energy is like bringing that energy in, right? And it's got to do with the mental duality of things too, especially. Gemini's the Lover's card in here. So God, I've been getting that for, so Taurus, I just read for Virgo and Capricorn, okay, and both of them are trying to pair their inner masculine and feminine energies right now. Whoa, mind blown. That makes so much sense with the Mars retrograde in Gemini, and now we have the full moon coming in Gemini. So it's that masculine and feminine energy, like, and it's going within and being like, who's Faba, or however the heck they say that in anger management. But you got this down to a T. You see it. You just see it. And you're like, freaking Taurus. Why don't you just calm down? What are you doing? Taurus, you're so good at that. Just calm it. Look. You get away. I can't make this up. Lavender at the end. Yeah, you're not even helping that tree grow. That's in reverse. 7 of Earth in reverse. You're like, no. Data. Oh. So, yeah, you're not even like, freaking Taurus. Taurus, will you bring some of that energy on the planet, please? Bring that forth. Let us see it. Let us be in it. Because this is awesome. This is really, really, really good energy. Really good energy. You're like, shh, whatever. You understand that where your focus goes, the energy flows. And you're like, not over there, no. Not growing that tree of weirdness. Yeah. And you're just like sipping your warm beverage, being like, yes, darling, it's beautiful over here. Look at that beautiful scenery. Oh, it's glorious. So I'm getting here too that the universe is protecting you. And you know this. Because like whatever this BS is coming at you, hot and heavy. Whatever this BS is, you're like, and they're working hard too. This feminine toxic energy, they're working hard. I don't know. I'm getting like voodoo dolls and crazy ass shit. Like, but you already have those boundaries set up, which is pissing off. This is hierarchy in your environment that's like, like a high priest in your environment. So you've got the feminine coming at you, and then you've got the masculine side of the toxic energy, that toxic Mars energy. Now there's healthy, and then there's toxic. And they go with every single energy that's on the planet. So there's not like, ooh, the devil energy is bad, and the high priestess is good. No, they can both be toxic energies. They can both do not so smart things. Okay? They can be very ignorant. Again, look at, there's your infinity symbol. What the value system that you put up on that. So a lot of people are coming to the conclusion that they're getting off that wheel. They're like, I don't even want to, no. Because it's such, if you think about it, how much it really takes to keep forcing your will on other people. And how many BS storylines you got to keep track of just for one single person to be manipulated and controlled. What a waste of life force energy. Like, you can't manifest anything for yourself? You can't see that for yourself? If you're going to step into that power and energy, why don't you just focus it on fixing your own stuff rather than trying to shit all over Taurus here? Like, what are you doing? Stop. Improve yourself. Take that energy back. Because what this person has done here, Taurus, is giving you some sort of power and energy that you wanted nothing to do with. You wanted nothing to do with, and you're like, no. Maybe they were trying to, like, force you into a toxic role here. And you're like, I see it, but I ain't touching it. You're not even, you have no interest in growing this. You have no interest in engaging in it either. And I get that you're not blind to this at all, Taurus. You see exactly what's happening. You're like, yeah, I like my vital life force energy exactly where it is, which is in my own body. You can't have it, and I don't want anything to do with yours. That's what I'm getting. Like, I don't even feel the need to clarify here. That's the way I love my herb deck. I'm like, Alright, but we will, darling, we will, because it's only 9 minutes and 49 seconds in. Let's tell me about this top row here. Toxic Yin, Magician in reverse. Not working. Yeah, they want to offload their responsibilities onto you. Dun, dun, dun. Lie, cheat, steal. Keep you on that toxic karmic wheel. Isolate you. And permanently kind of like... This right here feels like an imprisonment of never seeing the daylight. That's what this feels like to me. They want you to take responsibility for all their crap. They're going to lie to you, cheat, steal, and maybe they want you to take responsibility for their poor choices and their lies. And keep you stuck in a very toxic, isolated, and lonely cycle. Permanently. That's a very ancient card right there. Permanent. Okay. Permanently meaning like more than just this lifetime. Taurus. Oh, you had to go through that. Sure. Okay, well. You're not getting involved in Scientology, are you? Dang it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to burn some sage. I do. Dang, kids. I do love you. I'm. We're just gonna light that on fire real quick. Palo Santo, little wooden. I like to mix up my cleansing energies because I just saged the other day, so. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to leave that there. Let it smoke a little bit. One thing I like to do is, like, you can tell by the way it smokes. Like, if it's one straight thing going straight up, you know the energies are really dense. But if it kind of dissipates, like, you know, like this far up off of it. But if it's, like, up here and it's going straight, the energy in the room is, like... So, it's dissipating quite nicely. So, that's how you can kind of test what's happening in the environment. And see the frequency, energy, vibration that's actually in the air. It's kind of a cool experiment. Anyway, Taurus. Freaking warrior over here. Okay. Not today, Felicia. Okay. What is up with this Hierophant in reverse here? What? Taurus saying no to the chocolate? What's going on? Can you tell me some more about this Hierophant for Taurus? Give them some insight. Ooh, deplete. Okay, it did deplete you. Yeah, it took away your friends. You said no. You said no to that toxic, supersized cup of emotional bullshit. Probably a guilt trip I'm getting here. Yeah, that was a guilt trip. Like, you can't come together with the family like this. What are you doing? I don't know why that just came through. I'm really sorry if that doesn't resonate, but that's what I'm getting here. There's something there. It's almost like they're threatening some sort of other companionships you have with the isolation thing. Dude, you gotta get this bullshit out of your circle too, because this came first, then this. Taurus. This needs to go, because this feels like a flying monkey for the toxic yin over here. So you got a toxic yang coming at you. So don't let this person guilt trip you into this. I see you ignoring it though. You're like, You're just like, okay. And then looking at the beautiful view that you have in front of you. Okay, cool. This is protection, by the way. My grandma taught me that. think you can... There was some rock star dude that had a Polish background, and he was like this. Dio! I saw him in an interview. Oh my god. It was a while ago. But, yeah. This is protection. Protection. Okay. That's the exact same thing. Exact same concept right there. Protection. You still need to deal with that toxic masculine, though, coming at you, trying to be the toxic yin's flying monkey. Taurus. Don't let somebody do that to you. Please and thank you. Alright. What else does Taurus need to know? What about this oak in reverse and the cannabis in reverse? 8 of Swords. Ooh, trap. It's a trap. I'm getting that. What is that from Star Wars? That weird creature with the 2 eyes on the side of his head. It's a trap! Ooh, yeah. Okay. Don't fall into it. Okay, don't let it grow into something. I get you saying no. I get you saying like, shh, no. Okay? But you feeling trapped. You see that the give and take is not there. There's the Empress in reverse. Ooh, lovers. Don't let them recruit significant others either. King of Wands and the Page of Swords. Yeah, you're going to cut it. Okay, so... Ooh. Maybe they're going to try to use your significant other or the prospect of having a significant other for whatever choices you made that they didn't like. Ouch. Dang. Okay. I guess you tell them to F off, though. You're keeping whatever union it is that you either have within you or outside of you well protected. You got the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the King of Wands all in upright. Just be aware, Taurus. Ooh, there. Twice. Oftentimes when we make a choice that's going to benefit ourselves to a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of being, out of the false light paradigm, right? Because there's real light and then there's like that fake light. Which is most prevalent on the planet right now. Well, at least that's the stuff that's being highlighted. So, false convictions, false accusations, false this, false prophets, false medical, false everything, right? So you're rising above that here, and you're stepping out into the light. Okay? They're stepping out into the light, and people are like, no, you'll lose everything. And you're like, I don't care. I'm fine within myself. I found my peace and my calm, my sovereignty, and my heart space. And I get you protecting anything else that you hold sacred too. Because there's the Lover's card, then the Page of Swords, and the King of Wands. So whatever you desire, whatever you hold closest to your heart, does not have to be a person. But it could be. Or a situation or an ideal. You're keeping it very much safe. Okay. So keep doing that. Oftentimes we think we've gotten out of it and we think that we're immune to it, and it's not always the case. Somebody's always going to be up in your face, like, if you don't give your life force energy to Jesus along with half your freaking income, you're going to hell. That type of mentality, right? So understanding that those are false people. And there's a lot of people that don't see that. And there's a lot of energy that's cycling. It's just one vicious cycle, repetitive. You'll notice because after a certain period of time, the narrative just keeps the same. There's no progression. They just keep on the same narrative every time, every time, every time, every time. And there's no growth or progress being made. There's no jumping from one paradigm to the next, right? So you're seeing the stagnancy of that and be like, oh, I want some fresh water. I want some genuine cups here. I want some genuine communication, connections, bonds. And obviously, these people were never providing that for you. Which, if they can't access it themselves, how are they going to provide it, right? So, understanding that, forgiving them, and moving on. Because they don't, like, in the binding spell book, it says, forgive them, they know not what they do. Okay? I'm one of those weird people that Christ consciousness is a real thing. I don't know about the human being, but the consciousness definitely was. We have a serious problem with that on our planet. Anybody steps in and starts to make some meaningful change that's authentic, heartfelt, and actually spiritual, with actual evolutionary progress being made, we tend to vet those things off the planet. And I think it's because we have been going about that whole Jesus narrative the wrong way. So if we could just not do that anymore, we might be able to accept some healthier, more functioning, and evolutionary energies onto the planet without feeling the need to, vet them off immediately when things do start to change and people do start waking up. I think that'd be a good idea. Now, I'm not saying the whole thing is bad. We don't need to throw the baby out with the bathwater. But, how long do you want to drink the toxic, horrific, stagnant waters? Because we're just facing it right now. We're waiting around in it, going, everything's fine. It's everybody else in the world that's screwed. It's this country's fault, or it's that country's fault, or it's this person's fault, or it's that person's fault, or this gender's to blame for everything. Yada, 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 yada. Okay? So, again, scapegoat mentality. Not going to help a single solitary soul. You've just been conned into believing that. Okay? That's probably one of the main reasons why I started the channel. Keep your flame, keep your light. Get the genuine light going. Okay? I'm not saying you need to abandon Jesus. I'm saying you need to get down to the nitty-gritty of why he actually has a story that's survived for 2,000 years. Not what Catholic schoolgirl here. They did a lot of vetting in between the 14th and the 16th. Going into the 16th century. They did a lot of vetting. There's a whole... The Bible used to be this thick, you guys. Legit. In little teeny tiny letters, it used to be this thick. So, yeah, it's been a little manipulated. Now, I love Gnostic ideas and principles and whatnot, but I don't consider myself a Gnostic in the sense that I adhere to all of those storylines. I think that if you start telling yourself a narrative that you don't understand the energy, frequency, vibration of, things are not going to work out so well. So that's why you write your own story. Okay. All the while keeping your own flame. And that can be a difficult energy to embody and take out into the world, especially because people just aren't used to seeing it. They're not used to feeling it. They're not used to sensing it. So you're going to get the vitriol reaction because they're ignorant of it, right? And that's not your problem. It's not your fault. You don't need to carry those wands with you. And you're not responsible for saving anyone either. That's not your job. Your job is to stand in your own personal sovereignty and just radiate that out into the community. That's it. That's all. Vicious savage. What do you want? Can I read a dragoon card? Okay. Okay, Joy. You were just out. How the... But you were just out. Whatever. Ooh. Oh, enlightenment. Okay. You're not the only sign to get this card this week. That's for dangle dangle, so. Okay. Ready? Set, grow. Moving forward, enlightenment. The lesser dog. It's only... Oh. Canis minor is the thing, but it's also got a bigger dog to it. So you're only one step away, Taurus. One step away. It only takes one step. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with that single step. Then another, then another, then another. Begin that slow and steady progress to your highest goal. Allow the light to guide you on the dark path. Look within to gather your own strength and push forward. Take action. Begin along your path. There's no turning back. Move forward. Your journey as a human is all part of your larger goal of returning to the light. Seek enlightenment, and there you will be. Follow the light and realize that it isn't about the goal. It's about the journey. Find your light and follow it through the darkness. It is your destiny to partake in this epic journey. Have faith. Meditate on the ways that you could choose to move forward for the greater benefit of yourself and all beings as you partake your own personal journey towards the light of your life. Seek ever greater light as you progress forward. With each step, gain greater wisdom and understanding. Find your light and follow it home until you realize that with every step, you are already there. I think you see that already, Taurus. I think you already see that. And you're not letting anybody navigate you away from that for any reason. Freaking kudos, Taurus. Go, Taurus, go. Alright, hope this helps. I'll see you next time. Until then, keep it flame.